and Holdsworth, and his Holdsworth Motorsports number 88 rounding out the field. KJ looks the field over. Emerald is shown in a drag race in a 1 and 2 between O'Hara and Pyers.
Pyers sets the pace by a nose down the back straightaway with O'Hara settling in right underneath. They roll down into 3 and 4, and here comes O'Hara back down on the inside, a little bit loose off the corner. That allows Pyers to get away. He sets the pace down at turn number 1.
Off of 2 they come. Pyers sets out by a car length with Timmy Ouellette working the third groove, trying to get even with O'Hara, with Blue filling a hole down bottom. Behind them, it's a playoff party with Robidoux, Cadera, Betancourt, Massa, and Ethan Souza fighting for about 3 positions into turn number 2.
Mike Henriques trying to work his way through the field as he sits just inside the top 10, right behind the 37 of Mike Talbot. Off of turn 4 right now, the battle is for third. Peter Blue on the inside as Tim Ouellette works that outside through turns 1 and 2. That's the battle right there with Robidoux right behind him in 5th.
Up front, it is Josh O'Hara closing in the lead on DJ Pyers. They're now only separated by 2/3 of a car length into 1 and 2. Pyers sets the pace now. Blue and Ouellette race wheel to wheel on the outside into turn number 3.
Blue up to third. Now Ouellette now has Robidoux taking a peek down to the inside into 3 and 4. The 41 of Danny Massa knocking on his door. The 30 of Souza trying to work their way 3 wide momentarily through turns 1 and 2. As they come off the corner, they settle it back down to 2 wide for that 4th position.
Up front, it is Pyers setting the pace. O'Hara and Blue, top 3, nose to tail in a 1 and 2 with 6 laps on the board. Double wide for the 5th spot between Ouellette and Danny Massa. Massa gets a nose up on Ouellette, pumps the brakes with Robidoux right there, and everyone able to keep it straight with Pyers crossing up and taking the lead back from Josh O'Hara.
Corderas backsliding on the top side as Henriques has gotten by. Here comes Betancourt down low as they roll down the back straight away. A little further up they go. The 30 of Souza works the inside of Ouellette, gets up inside the top 6. Next up is the 37. He takes a peek down to the inside off of turn 2.
Into 3 they go. DJ Pyers sets out by just about a car length with Robidoux and Blue. They touch, but we are stay even. Good duel between those two. In trouble. Couple cars together. In turn number 2, the 1 of Conrad, the 26 of Harold Holdsworth, and we're slowed up for the first time tonight.
So the yellow flag comes out with 9 laps up on the board, and DJ Pyers ready to go off of turn number 4. DJ Pyers looking to get back into victory lane after a several-year absence. As he comes off the corner, up on the throttle, green flag is out. He gets a good run down into turn number 1. Peter Blue fills the hole down on the inside as they play bumper tag up on the outside. Tim Ouellette gets caught up, and Bobby Betancourt III nowhere to go, involved in that one as well. Gary Conrad spins down to the infield to avoid, and we are slowed up once again. Weeks ago when they've been getting closer and closer to victory lane, and works out well if team car to the 30. Field is set off of turn number 4. Up on the throttle, there's a green flag. DJ jumps out front, back underway down into turn number 1. Pyers out front, Blue on his tail. Here comes Danny Massa looking for third.
And O'Hara looking for third as well. He will overtake it from Massa for the moment. He gets a nose up on the 41, who then fights back and now has a half a car length between him and Peter Blue. But up front, it is DJ Pyers setting the pace by a car length into 3 and 4 with Blue and Massa rounding out the top 3.
Off the corner they come, and here comes Henriques up to the outside, but hits a roadblock in the 83, who was backsliding on the top side. As they hit turn 1, drops to the bottom and through, and goes back to the outside off the corner. Now he drops to the bottom, takes a look to the inside of Ethan Souza.
Finds the inside of Souza. I think something might have broke on the O'Hara machine. Meanwhile, Pyers up front, top 4, single file into turn number 2 with Peter Blue peeking down to the inside. He'll find the momentum. Pyers able to break free, takes the spot away, leads into turn number 4 with 12 laps on the board.
Off the corner they come, and top 2 nose to tail. It's about a car length back to the 41 of Danny Massa, the 25 of Robidoux gets a little bit loose, and Souza working that outside as they hit turn number 3. Race right now is for 4th, 5th, and 6th. Robidoux under attack from Souza and Henriques.
Cross flags given halfway home for round 2 of the Sunoco Drive for the Cup for the Helger South Coast Power Equipment Pure Stock Division. But it is a non-playoff driver. Make it 2 non-playoff drivers in the top 3.
And here comes Blue to the inside. Pyers throws the block sideways. Contact is made between the top 2. Everybody else slides by. Danny Massa up front. Robidoux and Henriques battling for second.
Up front, Massa able to come out of the skirmish up front. Robidoux and Henriques. Henriques, who started back at 13th, has climbed 10 spots to 3rd. He is breathing down the back bumper of Robidoux, who breaks free, separates himself by a car length, but is second only to Danny Massa. The former champion sets the pace into the first 2.
A little trouble there for Ethan Souza as he got caught up with the 20 of Cordera as they came off of turn number 4. They made a little contact, but he let Cordera gather it back in. Off of turn number 4, 17 laps up on the board. Danny Massa out front by 4 car lengths over the 25 of Brent Robidoux, with Mike Henriques still knocking on that door. Talbot is 4th. Souza down to the inside of Cordera looking for 5th.
Cordera pulls away, takes the spot away from Ethan Souza, who now finds some shimmy room on the inside. Battles back, takes the spot away by a tire. Up front, it is Henriques, still trying to unlock Robidoux's gate. He can't. And it is Danny Massa setting the pace now by 4 car lengths at lap number 19. He is looking good heading into turn number 2.
Beat 5 laps to go when they come back around, and keeping an eye on that battle for second as Henriques continues to peek to the inside of that number 25. Robidoux doing a grand job as a rookie, running like a veteran at the top in that number 2 spot right in front of Henriques. Continues to throw the block each and every time.
Danny Massa has a 5 car length advantage on the field and is looking for win number 2 on the year. Win number 1 put him in the Everts Auto Parts Triple Crown finale. Win number 2 might just put him in the Final 4 for the chase. And he has Brent Robidoux behind him by 4 car lengths. Henriques settles in for 3rd. 4th goes to Matt Talbot, with Ethan Souza rounding out the top 5.
Down off the second corner, and they run nose to tail for 2nd and 3rd, while Danny Massa continues to set the pace down into turn number 3. Off the corner they come. Twin sticks are in the air, and we head down into 1, chasing the 41.
41 of Danny Massa out in front by several car lengths on Brent Robidoux and Mike Henriques. Massa takes the lead into turn 4. White flag is out this time, and the former champion looking good into the final time into turn number 2.
Off the backstretch for the final time into turn 3. Danny Massa rolls through the corner, and he will pick up the win as he rolls off of 4. Danny Massa in victory lane. 2nd going to Brent Robidoux. 3rd going to Mike Henriques, Matt Talbot, and Ethan Souza, your top 5. Danny, congratulations. Right place, right time when things happen in front of you.
Oh, yeah, I thought I was going to end up getting into Peter and taking him out, but something else happened, and I was in the right place, like you said, and once the C's potted, I took it.
You had a nice lead on the 25 and the 03. At what point did you look back and say it's a comfortable spot to be in?
Once we got out in front, I seen that he kind of checked up a bit too much, so I had a gap, so I wasn't going to really push the car too much and then take myself out.
Yeah. A rough race last week. Tonight you're able to recuperate, solidify your spot in the chase going into one more race.
Yeah, last week we had a fast car, just some games going on in front of us, but it is what it is. We'll come back and win and make them all scared come the Final 4 time.
I know you got some people to thank.
Richie Helger at Helger South Coast Power Equipment, Dutch Auto Body, Premier Martial Arts, Wildlife Garage. I want to give a shout out to Distance Chassis and Jeff Taylor for winning the 250, a good friend of ours. And oh, come here. And then she wants in too. You want the mic tonight? And then all the fans, hopefully it was a good show. Car. That's a car. Daddy won.
Congratulations, Daddy. Picking up the win in the Pure Stock points. He's got to feel real good. We'll talk to him. Brent, a good run. Not much for that 41, but man, you held off that 03 in fine fashion.
I mean, yeah, it's a great race. I love racing with Danny and Mike and everyone else. It was just, we're really good all day. We were just struggling with some handling issues, and we did the best we could, and it'll take a second.
It's got to feel real good. 10 points going into the final week of the chase before the cutoff. You got to feel real solid in that.
Yeah, I think we're going to get really good position to make the Final Four. As long as we make the Final Four, I'll take this year as a big success.
So far, it has been a big success. I know you got some people you want to thank.
Yeah, I want to thank my mom, my dad, my brother, my grandparents, Keith, Rob, everybody here. A big shout out to Rich Helger, Mint Trade Excavating, Sharon Apartments, DC35, and Terry Brad Quarter Horses.
Great run for second. Congratulations. You got some fans out there, Mike. I heard 3 people yell yay, but no. Congratulations. A good run tonight, having to start 13th.
No, you're right. That's about all I got for fans, but I'll take it. Yeah, we started 13th, and we didn't qualify good, but we worked our way up here, and here we are, another podium.
Really pushing that 25 round. Just couldn't find the opportunity. I saw you make a move a couple of times and back off, so there was no contact.
To be honest with you, the 30 got him loose. The 30 went on the outside of him, got him loose, and I backed off for him because if I didn't, he was going, trust me.
That's what I thought, but it's got to feel real good. You got to get this qualifying a little bit better, but I'll tell you what, you're sitting pretty when it comes to the championship 4.
Yes, we are. We were tied with Ethan. Hopefully we're a little bit on now. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
I know you got some people you want to thank.
Yes, I do. I want to thank Punky. I want to thank the Lambert family. They helped me out this week. I want to thank my mom. I want to thank my brother, my son, her friend Karen that came. I always forget to thank everybody. The sponsors, I want to thank Santos Recycling, Jesse's Diner, Craig Farry Electric, Mark Murphy Auto Body South. Just thank you, everybody that's involved. Thank you for the help. See what happens.
Great run. Congratulations, top 3.